the program continues. We are thrilled to have a very special guest addressing us today. And, we've been working with Florida International University for about 7 years or so. And my colleague, Carlos Becerra at Florida International University has really championed the partnership. But we have gotten to know a lot of folks down in Miami. And this university that was, founded just over 50 years ago, was very small university when Dr. Mark V. Rosenberg, the president, joined the faculty in 1976. In 2009, he became the 5th president of FIU. And in his capacity, he's overseen initiatives that fundamentally transformed STEM instruction, have engaged employers both in the region and afar in transformational partnerships, and he's expanded access to higher education to students from historically underrepresented backgrounds. An unlikely STEM hero, I would say, is a scholar of Latin American political affairs, but he has certainly emerged as a national champion and a global champion of STEM, transforming STEM and how STEM is taught at the undergraduate level. Under his leadership, FIU became an R1 research university on the Carnegie scale, indicating that it has the highest level of research activity. It's become a driver of economic activity in Miami that before FIU's emergence did not have a large public research university. And it's a model for transformation in higher education. So I am thrilled to welcome Dr. Rosenberg to address our audience today.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Rosenberg. I'm the proud president of Florida International University, FIU, in Miami, Florida. And we are thrilled to be speaking with you today at the STEMconnector Summit, a gathering that brings together the perfect mix of stakeholders to address the STEM workforce needs of our great country. As a leader in higher education, I salute networks like STEMconnector, which are instrumental in advancing STEM education and employment by highlighting the importance of our educational institutions and the private sector. And although I'm unable to be with you in person today, I do want to invite our friends at STEMconnector to visit us in sunny South Florida. You see, there's so much happening in our region related to STEM. We'd love to host you in Miami soon so that you can see for yourselves what we have to offer. And today, I want to tell you a little more about our work with all things STEM at our FIU, what we're focused on for the success of our students, and to meet industry needs. I'm sure that we can all agree that this country needs to exponentially increase the diversity of our STEM workforce. As the country's largest Hispanic-serving institution and #1 producer of bachelor's degrees for minorities, all that we do in the STEM realm at FIU is driven by our commitment to a diverse workforce. And although almost 5 million students are enrolled at the nation's 700 2- and 4-year minority-serving institutions, these institutions' contributions to STEM education and the workforce are often overlooked. That's got to change, and we're doing our part to change it. We've been successful in our STEM efforts, and here's how. First, we're using research and discipline-based education research to elevate our teaching methods. Using active learning classrooms and learning assistants has been a game changer for us. We've seen positive shifts, significant improvements in conceptual learning gains, and improved course success. In fact, we've seen an average 15 to 25% increase in pass rates. Let me show you what this looks like. On any given year, 30 to 40% of physics graduates at FIU are women. The national average is 20%. By shifting to modeling instruction and studio-based courses, we transformed our physics program and saw an increase in pass rates and an overall growth in the number of female students. Then there's our learning assistant program, which has also been very successful. Our FIU hosts the largest program in the nation, with 420 students serving as learning assistants in 14 STEM departments, ultimately impacting over 40,000 students in 2020. Learning assistants were essential in the transition to remote learning by taking on the responsibility of mentoring both students in the class and helping faculty navigate the Zoom world. The Learning Assistant program is paying concordant annual dividends in the STEM ecosystem in Florida. 25 to 30 learning assistants are graduating and becoming teachers in the K through 12 schools. Talk about a real impact. And we also have implemented the FIU Teach program, which enables STEM students to earn both a degree in their major and a teaching certification without adding time or expense to their four-year degree program. So as you can see, at FIU we're continuing to move the needle by encouraging ladies to stay in the STEM field. Through an NSF grant, FIU is teaching strategies to high school physics teachers to bring gender equity to physics nationwide. We've long-term plans to engage 50% of the nation's 27,000 high school physics teachers. But we can't affect this type of change alone. We must work together to bring employers to the table, which is a major factor in our success. Partnerships are key. Aside from teaching these students all we can, partnerships allow for real-life experiences that can help students get their feet in the door. Among our most effective partnerships are those in corporate leadership, individuals who help drive higher education success through collaboration. And thanks to the efforts of STEMconnector and the collaboration with Walmart, this past semester, our very own data science students from engineering were tasked with helping the company think through solutions related to drone delivery of groceries and medications to elderly and to the underserved. Together with Verizon, another one of our STEMconnector partners, the Verizon Innovative Learning Program and FIU After School All-Star Services 100 male youths throughout South Florida who've come together at FIU for an intensive 3-week summer learning experience. This free program offers students the opportunity to expand their knowledge in STEM through courses that include coding and robotics. These students also participate in monthly sessions and develop a tech solution for a community problem that aligns with the Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations. Our partnership with SoftBank offers students a series of lectures that bring tech startup experts directly to students, teaching them how tech startups work and the numerous career paths that they can provide. An additional complementary program includes workshops, office hours with the SoftBank team, access to co-working spaces, and information about career opportunities inside of SoftBank's group's portfolio company. With tech companies' growing investment in Miami, the opportunities for our STEM grads are increasing by the day. And we are very thankful to the John S. and James K. Knight Foundation. Their recent $10 million gift to FIU is providing the opportunity to build on South Florida's momentum around tech and entrepreneurship and to help us build the Miami tech ecosystem. With collaborators like STEMconnector, Verizon, SoftBank, and Walmart at the local and state level, along with our partnership with the Knight Foundation, our hometown is creating a key hub of talent and innovation. And this will allow us to seize this important moment and contribute to the development of technical talent to meet the demands of our students in the tech sector. When talking STEM, it's also important to highlight some game-changing opportunities being considered in Washington for academia and the private sector to collaborate and move the needle. These proposals, thanks in part to Congress's leadership and the Biden administration, if enacted, will provide more tools to improve our students' STEM education and put them on a path toward jobs of the future. The recently enacted infrastructure bill offers $3 billion to create a new research and development infrastructure grant that will be for HBCUs, tribal colleges, and minority-serving institutions. The Build Back Better legislation, which awaits Senate action, offers a new tax credit for companies to invest in public university research infrastructure. And other proposed legislation will provide NSF with $1.5 billion for research development and commercialization and use of technologies and innovations of national importance. And the EDA will have more than $3 billion to invest in the creation of regional innovation hubs, which is on top of the recently launched $1 billion for the Build Back Better Regional Challenge. So now's the time to work together. Now's the time to make real change to the future of this country with our STEM students at the forefront. We look forward to collaborating with our partners and all of you on this goal. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you soon in South Florida. And thanks to the STEMconnector.
Wow, thank you very much, Dr. Rosenberg, and thanks to the FIU team for making that possible.